Ladies and gentlemen, you are now rocking with the KingIndeed.
Yo, salute, I be the General Steele representing Smif-N-Wessun. You already know, Bucktown, USA. PNC family, Bucktown in the building, boot camp click. Right now, you checking out my man, KingIndeed, Wendy Digital app. You better get this app. You're gonna need it.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. It's Dat KiD K.I, aka ZoeRaldo. Check out Fett. Rocking with the KingIndeed, TheKingIndeed.com, representing Wendy's digital app. And we got the one and only General
Steele on deck. You already know, reporting live, Bucktown, USA, in the building, Smif-N-Wessun. You already know.
That's right. Don't get it twisted. There's only one. General Steele. We out here right now, out in Coney Island. What brings you out here tonight?
Well, Wendy Williams, man. You know, I'm only out here because Wendy is doing something fabulous for the neighborhood, and she invited, I guess, the artist that she rocks with, and we happen to be on that list. So, you know, it's an honor.
You just stunning on us? You just stunning on us?
Nah, well, I mean, you know, I know we grew up together.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We grew up in this industry together.
Absolutely.
So we got interesting history.
Steele, let me ask you a question. How do you see, like, even Wendy Williams? Do you remember when she was at Hot 97 and all that stuff, the BLS? Do you see the evolution of it? How do you feel about that?
I think it's amazing, man. I think it's beautiful, man. This is what I'm talking about our history. Like, we watch each other grow.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Not no funny style, wacky shit. It's like we watch each other grow in this industry that pretty much try to destroy all of us. You know what I mean? But like, if you are pure in what you do, you will sustain. So me seeing that, like, it's inspirational to see that. I know the politics that went on at Hot 97 and in all these different places, you know, with a lot of different folks. So I love it. I love it. Seeing it now, I love it. That's why being in all white.
Yeah, but you're here right now. So obviously the politics didn't destroy you. You're here right now. What advice can you give to these young guys right now? Because you got to remember, music, entertainment is so powerful. The TV, the radio is so powerful. What advice can you give these young cubs out there?
Well, I mean, I can give a lot of advice, man.
Okay.
I try to sum it up as have patience. You know, have patience. Slow the wrath, because what we're dealing with right now requires us to really, like, listen. Okay. You know, we fans of music because we listen. So, like, sometimes we so quick to judge that, you know, we don't listen and we don't hear where other cats is coming from. Like, people talk about the game, how the game is going right now and all that. Like, dudes are just talking about where they from. Like, if you listen, then you will get it. You know what I mean? It's like it's a different version of the stuff that we was already talking about.
Well, you got to remember, Curtis Blow and them, we used to wear straight leg pants. Lee's, remember? The jean jackets, it was tight. Remember those days?
Dudes did everything. You know what I mean? So it's like when you watch the youth pick a little bit from here and pick a little bit from here, and you give it a name, you got to call it this and call it that. We know what it is, we recognize for what it is. So it's just like bringing it together. So, you know, that's where I'm at right now. Just trying to make sure I don't forget that part of what hip hop did.
Well,
you know?
Speaking of hip hop, lastly, let me tell you something right now. You are considered one of the purest hip hop heads out here, Smif-N-Wessun, and I'm sure you know that. I'm not just saying to say the KingIndeed, we're more than real. Now, you know that. Right now, in this day and age right now, if you can go back in time, is there one thing, maybe two things, but really one thing that you would change that you feel that would catapult your career more than it is now? Because you're doing your numbers. I see you all over Europe.
One thing would be being able to prevent the deaths of Tupac and Biggie. That right there, Pac was really on something powerful, like, you know, uniting us. Like what we doing now. Like when you see cats now, like hip hop really mess your brain up. Not even hip hop. Like the industry will have dudes twisted. They'll draw these imaginary lines and have dudes thinking that these cats don't like these people. These people don't. I just saw Papoose. I just saw Fat Joe. Like we family. We family in the industry. We family in the struggle of the industry in this particular job that we do. And just seeing that, it's like, all right, yo, just getting rid of those lines, which something that Pac was on and Biggie was on.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So it's like, when them two dudes, when we lost them two dudes, we lost a big chunk.
Right.
And I would change that. You know what I mean?
You change that, right, brother, then everything will be different right now. You feel me?
You know what I mean?
Indeed, yes, indeed, yes, indeed. The General Steele, rocking with the King Indeed and Wendy Dizzle at. Can you please give everybody your Instagram and all that good stuff, please?
Instagram, General Steele, General STEELE. Instagram, Twitter, Tony Steele on Facebook. I don't really rock with that, but you can check me on Bucktown, USA.